Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do what I eat in a day / workout. I'll probably throw in a little bit of cleaning motivation in here as well, just because I need to clean. But it's been a while since I've done a what I eat in a day / exercise video, but I've just been kind of living my best life. Kind of summer life with the kids and enjoying it because they go back to school here in just a couple of weeks. You know, my kids are getting older, so I need to enjoy them while they're all still at the house. You know, and those of you, I'm sure most of you know, I am a grandma too, so been just enjoying the grandbaby and, you know, just kind of living life, y'all. And I'm just gonna do like an intuitive eating day because that's how I've been eating. The scale's been moving again and we've been going on lots of vacations, lots of weekend trips and stuff like that. So, I really needed to just kind of reset my body. So this is how I'm doing it and it's working, y'all. So it's starting to get hot here in Arizona. So I am actually headed back home after this walk, and I will put up a picture of how far I went, the miles and all that good stuff, and how many steps. I am sweaty, y'all. Whew. It is freaking hot. But like always, I'm walking over here by the canal because I told y'all before I like to watch the fish swim in the canal while I go for a walk. I know it's the little things in life, right? So yeah, I am headed home because it's starting to get hot and like I said, I am sweating. But I have my water with me that I did put a little bit of pink Himalayan salt in there as well as some no salt. So that way, because it's so hot in here in Arizona, if you want to work out here in Arizona, you really need to, in the summer anyway, you really need to replenish your electrolytes as you lose them if you're planning on going for a walk or hike or basically do anything in Arizona outside in the summer. I'm so sweaty that my glasses keep falling off. It's kind of gross. I'm gonna go home and take a shower. But I will also post pictures up here of some of the jams that I've been listening to, and I like all kinds of music, so it's gonna be jams of all different generations. Oh yeah, baby, Dolly Parton, working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Okay, I never claimed I could sing, y'all. So for the first meal of the day, this is going to be my lunch. I'm going to have egg roll in a bowl, and this is bomb. This is something that is amazing to just keep in the fridge and heat up and have whenever you are hungry. All right, y'all, so I am showered, and boy, do I feel better. Blah, I felt so gross, but showered, ready to get ready to cook dinner. I am gonna enjoy a cup of Joe before I start making dinner. I've been trying not to use sweetener. I haven't even been putting stevia in there, and let me just tell you, that really helps with cravings. So if you guys are struggling with cravings, maybe try to ditch the stevia or something just for a little while until you can kind of get your cravings under control. But I am going to enjoy a cup of Joe, and the only thing I'm going to put in there is one cup. That would be a lot of heavy whipping cream. I'm going to put in 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. And again, that's all I'm literally going to put in there. You can put cinnamon or something like that in there as well, but I'm just going to use 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. I am just going to throw in 1 tablespoon of this right here. And I'm being lazy doing this without my tripod, so I can't do it with one hand. All right, y'all, so I am gonna get started with dinner. I'm going to be making, it is called cheesy zucchini gratin, and I'm making it out of the 30-minute ketogenic cooking cookbook. I have made this before. This is absolute bomb. This is so good. So I'm just cutting up 5, these were relatively small zucchinis, so I'm getting those all chopped up, and then I'm also going to chop up an onion because I'm going to saute an onion and the zucchini together. Now I'm just going to get the sauce ready while I wait for the pan to heat up, and that is going to be heavy whipping cream, Parmesan cheese, and butter. I'm not going to give the exact measurements and all that good stuff just because it did come out of that cookbook. But again, if you want to try it, just seriously check out this cookbook because it does have quite a few pretty good recipes in there. I am just sauteing up the onions and the garlic together before I throw in the zucchini. Obviously, I was struggling with the zucchini. I was trying to get it all in there, and then I thought I was going to pick up the paper towel, and then the paper towel ripped. So, life struggles, y'all. So I'm just going to saute all this together. Just going to give it a little bit of a stir. Then once that was finished sauteing, I just threw in a little bit of salt, nutmeg, and then also some black pepper. I'm just going to give that a stir again. Then once it's all done, I just put it in a baking dish. This was an 8x8 baking dish. And then we're just going to pour the sauce that we created. And then that sauce, I did throw it in the microwave to melt the butter and the cheese and all that good stuff together. But you're just going to pour it over the top of it, kind of spread it out a little bit. And then we are just going to bake this. It's super simple. We're going to bake it at 425 degrees for about 20 minutes or until it's golden brown on the top. Then with this, I just made some grilled chicken, not grilled. I did this in my electric skillet, but it's just chicken breasts. My family tends to like chicken breasts better than they do thighs and legs and all that good stuff. So we kind of opted out for the chicken breast today, but let me just tell you, does that not look absolutely delicious? Holy cow, it is so good. If you guys can find that cookbook, then definitely give it a try. It is absolutely delicious.
Like half of this? Huh?
Look at that cheesy yumminess. Then I was so full, you guys, I couldn't even eat it all. I ended up having to put the rest of that chicken breast into a baggie and save it for later.
I agree with this, thank you.
That's perfect to put on a salad or something. All right, y'all, so the last thing I'm going to have tonight is this little, it's like a chocolate muffin. Celine actually made these. And I'm going to enjoy a cup of coffee. In the cup of coffee, all I have is 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. I didn't even put stevia in there. I'm trying not to eat as much stevia and all that good stuff, and I'm really trying not to eat very many desserts. That's why I really like this one, just because it's a mini muffin, so it's, you have one and you're good. But again, these are just like chocolate little mini muffins. Celine made these. We just used the Lily chocolate chips, but what's funny about these, and I will leave the link to this recipe down below. I'll also leave the link to the recipe for the egg roll in a bowl down below. But what's funny about these is Celine got completely done with these and she was like, you know what, I think I forgot to put in the milk, because you're supposed to use, like, it says regular milk, but obviously on keto you're not going to use regular milk. So we were going to use coconut milk, but Anyway, it doesn't even matter because they still turned out really, really good. So just thought I would share that funny little story with you guys. So if you guys forget the milk, you're still good because they still taste delicious. All right, y'all, so I am going to end this vlog here. Thank goodness for hats, because today was one of those days that was kind of like a get her done kind of day. You know, this hat is my saving grace when I don't do my hair. And sorry for the way that I've looked today, because no makeup, no nothing, but like I said, on my get her done kind of days, I don't get all prettied up and fancied up. So this was kind of a typical day for me when it comes to intuitive eating. Actually, you know what, a lot of times there's times where I eat one meal a day when I do intuitively eating, just because I'm not hungry. I just listen to my body and I eat when I'm hungry. So my first meal today was like around 1, and then my dinner was like around 5:30, and then I had a cup of coffee and then that teeny tiny little muffin right after I ate dinner. So that's just kind of a typical day for me, like I said. But like I said, there's lots and lots of days where I just do one meal because I'm just not hungry for lunch, and then I'll eat maybe like around 5. And then also I don't serve myself like huge portions and then I stop when I'm full. Kind of like at dinner, I didn't finish everything because I mean, I was pretty much content and I knew I wanted that little teeny tiny muffin after my dinner as well. So I just kind of keep everything like that in mind, and I just don't go overboard. And like I said, the scale's been moving, and it's moving slow, but it's moving, y'all. You know, and any movement's good movement, even though I've told you guys many, many times that I don't judge my success by the scale. To be honest with you, I do need to lose more weight, but I mean, for as far as I have come, I'm very happy with where I'm at too. So I mean, I'm definitely not done, but I'm definitely not sad at where I'm at. So never be upset about where you're at. Always be proud of how far you have come. Always be proud of the fact that, you know, you are doing it. The fact that you are out there killing it. You know, don't ever let anybody step on your toes and kind of treat you like you're not doing it right or you're not doing a good enough job, because you're doing you and you're killing it. If you're out there and you're doing the best that you can do, don't let anybody tell you that you're not doing it right, because that irritates me more than anything in the world. It doesn't matter if you do it at a slow rate, at a fast rate, you know, at a normal rate, it doesn't matter. Just because we all don't have the same health journey, and just because we don't all do our health journey the same way, doesn't mean that we're doing it wrong. So always keep that in mind, you guys. Another thing too, I wanted to answer a question because I get this question a lot. You know, I have mentioned a few times, you know, I'm trying to keep my fat not down, you know, not like low fat or anything like that, but I'm trying not to do as much fat as, I mean, a lot of other people on keto do. And this is the question I get a lot. They're like, well, why are you trying to not eat as much fat? You know, aren't we supposed to eat a ton of fat? This is keto. It's a high fat, moderate protein, low carb diet. And yes, you're right. It is a high fat, moderate protein, low carb diet. However, you got to keep in mind the more fat that you're eating, that is the fat that your body's gonna burn first. So if you're eating too much fat, then your body's not gonna burn the fat on your tummy or your arms or your legs or your butt or wherever you want your body to burn the fat. Your body's gonna burn the dietary fat that you're taking in before it's going to burn the fat on your body. So just remember, fat is not what gets you into ketosis. It's the absence of the carbs that get you into ketosis. So, you know, don't worry about the fat. I mean, if you don't want to eat a ton of fat and you're content with that, then don't worry about it. Fat is only there to keep you content. Fat is there to keep you satiated. So, I mean, if you are not, you'll know pretty much if you're not eating enough fat, because if you have to eat every couple of hours, you should probably up your fat intake because you're probably not getting enough fat. You know, because you really shouldn't be eating every couple of hours. But if you can go long stretches without eating, then try to reduce your fat a little bit at a time if you're having trouble losing weight and you are taking in a lot of fat. Now, if you're taking in a lot of fat and you're still losing weight, then holy cow, good for you, because a lot of us cannot do that. I cannot do that. If I take in too much fat and try to lose weight, it's not gonna work for me. If I eat too much fat, I'm gonna stall or I could gain weight. And I know that from experience, because that is how my body works, unfortunately. So just remember, it is the carbs that get you into ketosis. It is the absence of the carbs. If you're eating too many carbs, you're not going to be in ketosis. If you eat less carbs, you'll get into ketosis. You know, and the amount of carbs that people eat, that varies for person to person as well. You really just need to kind of play around with that part. I mean, typically the average is about 50 total carbs and 20 net carbs, but that's not everybody. You know, some people can eat more carbs and stay in ketosis, and then other people cannot eat as many carbs and stay in ketosis. But I just wanted to clarify that fat has nothing to do with getting you into ketosis. Ketosis is the absence of the carbohydrates. Ketosis is a metabolic state. Fat is not what gets you into ketosis. Fat is only there to keep you satiated. If you want to learn more about that, go and watch a lot of Dr. Berg's videos here on YouTube. He talks a lot about, you know, if you're intaking too much fat, then you could stall out or you may gain weight. And Dr. Berg himself even says, you know, that fat is there just to keep you satiated. So if you're satiated and you're good, don't worry about the fat, you guys. But I just wanted to throw that out there because I've gotten that question many, many times, and I hope that clarifies a little bit of that confusion for you guys. If you have any questions, definitely leave them in the comments below. But for now, I think that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like always, I appreciate every single one of you guys. And don't forget to go out there and make today even better than yesterday. And I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.